Hi everyone, welcome. It's your favorite confidence and wellness coach, Gianni Lee. Thank you so much for joining me here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. Alright, so I'm just going to jump right into it, you guys. So, everyone keeps asking, well, Gianni, how did you lose 80 pounds in 4 months? I know, that's a lot to lose in such a short period of time. And a lot of people even think, well, is that even healthy? Well, it worked out for me. And granted, I'm not a health profession, and I can't necessarily say, well, my results are going to be yours. But because I get this question so much, I want to share with people because I did have amazing results, as I'm pretty sure you guys saw in the thumbnail. And I have a slew of photos that I'm going to show you of me around the world on different beaches, showing off the new body that I managed to acquire and worked really, really hard to get. So confidence level through the roof, but can't wait to show you guys though. So just stay till the end of the video, okay? All right, so I'm gonna jump right into it. Now, let's just be real. Let's just keep it 100, you guys. It's not the easiest thing to do. It took me years before I got to a place where I was like really, really serious about getting my health together and my confidence and just getting my sexy back. And I got up one day and I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I just got up and decided. And that's the first thing you have to do. You have to decide. And even while I was deciding, before I made that hard and fast, that I got to get this done, I first had to do some mind work. And that's really ultimately where it starts, you guys, whether or not we want to believe it. Because why isn't it easier for us to just dive right into it and just lose weight, at the drop of a dime? You have to get your mind shifted to where it needs to be in order to start getting the physical part of things together. So what I did was I would start thinking every morning, okay, well, I really want to do this. I really want to do this. And I would start, being more conscious or more cognizant of my breathing. And I would start taking deep breaths throughout the day because I knew what I was preparing my body to go through. And not in a bad way, but just the transformation, because it does become a lifestyle instead of, just a routine that you just happen to get up one day and just start doing. It becomes a lifestyle. So while I was mentally preparing myself and thinking, okay, well, this is what I want to look like, I started trying to picture myself in a smaller body, or what I looked like when I was younger and how it felt. I started becoming more present in my thoughts and in my physical body. And throughout the day, I would do small little routine, movements. Like while I'm cooking, I would squat, I'd squeeze my abs, I'd, squeeze my glutes. I would just do little things because those things do add up. They count. If I'm reaching for something in a cabinet, I would stretch more, intentionally to feel the stretch in my back, in my waist, in my arms. And every little bit counts. Wear ankle weights, all those things. And a lot of people think that you have to do extreme, rigorous workout in order to get the results that I got, or just to get results at all. Not necessarily the case. So I'm just going to give you a rundown of the things that I did besides the mind work. So once I decided that I'm going to go ahead and do this and I'm not going to turn back, I started to tie my workout to a particular time during the day. You want to schedule your workouts. You want to make sure you're being very intentional about this new journey. So my daughter was much younger at the time, and when she would go to school, there was a really big park behind the school, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go walk. Like, I wasn't even in workout gear, and I was just like, I'm going to go walk. Now, let me interject and say this. The first 30 pounds that I lost when I was 200 pounds was due to stress. It was heartbreak, and ladies, I know sometimes some of us could relate, some of you guys could relate to that. And I wasn't taking care of myself, I wasn't eating, I wasn't sleeping. It was just a complete mess. And one day I got up and decided, like, you know what, enough is enough, and I'm going to turn this negative into a positive. And that's exactly what I did, and I couldn't be more proud of myself. So back to the workout part of it. So I dropped my daughter to school, and once I realized that I would just walk just for clarity and clearing my mind, I started craving more. So I would intentionally make sure that while I got her dressed in the mornings, I would go ahead and put on my workout gear. So you guys know the praline belts that you wear around your waist. I would wear that. I would wear it all day. I would sometimes wear it all night. but you got to make sure you keep it clean, okay? And because you're sweating throughout the day. And I'd wear the praline leggings, and those were the ones that were like the cyclist shorts. They came up to like above your kneecaps. And I would wear the plastic workout suit that when you go outside, people look at you like you've lost your entire mind, or you look like you just came out of like a music video from the 80s, one of those. But I didn't care, because why? I had a goal. I already had my vision in gear, you know, just in movement. I was like, I'm doing this. So I started walking. It was like a half a mile. Mind you, I'm the person that if I exercise for 1 minute, I felt like I was literally going to burst into tears. I think I actually cried a couple times. It was that bad. And I started walking and power walking. I was in the jogger, still am not. It takes too much of a toll on your knees. I'm just not that girl. I'm not about that life at all. And I would start walking a half a mile. Then I would, you know, start increasing the pace. I would power walk. And I would go from 1 mile to 2 miles to 3 miles to 4 miles to 5 miles. Like, I just started craving more and said to myself, well, you know what? I hit a milestone. I did 2 miles today. I'm like, all right, you could keep going. You could keep going. Oh my God, I hit 3. And I just kept going. It got to the point where I started working out twice per day. You guys, I was a complete beast, okay? Beast. I was working out and this took about maybe a month for me to get into that routine. And I would work out an hour and a half twice per day. Now, like I said, it's a build-up, baby steps. Even if you don't get to that in the first month, I promise you, by the second month, you're going to be good. I started, instead of just walking in the mornings, because I love doing outdoor stuff. I'm never a gym girl. I'm the type of chick that'll pay for a gym membership like I did in college twice and just paid for the shit just for paying for the shit. I never went. It was just horrible. Outdoors was my thing. So find out where your thing is, your place that you're most comfortable working out. And when I did that, I would go home, and throughout the day, I'd say, okay, well, I'm going to pick up my little 5-pound dumbbells. I had 2 of those. I had my resistant bands, and I had that lovely medicine ball that Beyonce loves. And let me tell y'all, it works wonders. Okay, so get you one of those. And I would do little tiny workouts, like, you know, 3 sets of 12, and, you know, just raising the ball above my head, and, you know, squeezing the ball between my legs and raising them, like, get my stomach like as flat as the middle of my hand. Like, listen, sexy was an understatement. When I saw how my body transformed, you guys, I mean, insane. And I would do those. And that's something I would do. I'd work out maybe, I literally was working out every day because I was proud of my damn self when I saw the pounds shedding. And don't get on the scale. Do not get on the scale, because that can be deceptive, okay? You will start seeing an increase possibly even in your weight because of the muscle toning that you're gaining, but it's not fat. You're losing fat. You're like, but I look slimmer and my clothes fits looser. That's usually where you're going to see the difference. But when you step on the scale, it's like, what the heck is going on? Leave that scale alone until you can physically look in the mirror and say, oh my God, like I really see something. It's tempting, and you might get on it every now and again, but don't make it an everyday thing like, oh, I worked out for 15 minutes, so I just knew I lost 20 pounds already. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's going to be very distracting and very discouraging, okay? So that's my advice to you. Another thing is, in addition to the working out, you have to do a body cleanse. I did a body cleanse because the way I look at it was like this. You're now saying you're working out, you're sweating, you're letting out the toxins, you're, you know, eating better, all those wonderful things. But did you forget about all the old stuff that's like backed up in your system that made you sluggish, that made you not lose weight as easily? Like, you forgot about that, right? Use a body cleanse. We all see the what is it? Is it Slim Tea? I don't know. These teas that are everywhere. There's so many teas. But find something, just try things. I use 3 Ballerina tea, and listen, when I tell you they're the truth, they're the absolute truth. That thing, I was like this, okay? So you guys, look, they're not sponsoring this video either, so, you know, but shout out to 3 Ballerina tea. Like, you guys are amazing. I still use them till today, okay? I actually even used it last week. So what I say for you guys to do is just find a cleanse that you think might work for you and, you know, implement that. It didn't work for me necessarily the first few times because I was really like, a mess, and I had to keep going. And I used it maybe, okay, so let's say, for example, I think their direction is, or just in general consensus is not to use it every week. So let's just say you decided to use it this weekend because you need to be home, okay? Use it this weekend, use it the following weekend. You could use it, drink it twice per day, once in the morning, once at night, and try it again the next day, and then try it again the following weekend. But just get your system to start working. And while you're doing this, don't start or keep stuffing yourself with the things that you know that got you here in the first place. So that leads me to my next point. I eliminated and completely altered my diet, which was amazing, which we all know. You can't just be out here trying to lose weight and not altering your diet. Like, come on, guys. So I personally knew that the starches, the white heavy bleach starches, the flour, the rice. I'm Jamaican, so I love my yam, my banana, my dumpling, my cassava, all of that. I basically went cold turkey. Now, that's not something I could have done for like 7 years that I was trying to do it. But eventually, because my mindset started changing, I started seeing results. And I knew that I just didn't want to be where I was anymore. I was tired of being sick and tired. So I cut out all those heavy starches, the pasta, and you need to eat. So what you do is you start substituting. You start substituting those heavy starches for more vegetables, more fruits. Start making fruit salads, start making salads, and I hate salads. However, because my ex-husband's family is of Middle Eastern descent, I managed to pick up a lot of their, wonderful cuisine dishes, and I love their salads. So I found salads that worked for me, and I mean, I eat them all the time. I've been eating them for like the last 15 years. Amazing. So I did that. I drank more water. In the mornings, what I did, and I even consulted with my doctor, I would suggest, consulting with yours, but it worked for me. I worked out on an empty stomach. And if you were to tell me at one point in my life that I needed to work out or even just not work out and not eat breakfast when I'm supposed to, I would just wither away in front of you. I would just die. However, because I started, again, seeing the results and craving the results, I listened. I didn't work out with a full stomach. I worked out on an empty stomach. You guys could Google what the specifics are behind that and why it works. But I worked out on an empty stomach, and what I would eat was Ritz crackers and Cracker Barrel cheese for breakfast, and I would have my peppermint tea, and that worked wonderfully for me for years. Yes, I know. Look, I went from banana and ackee and saltfish to crackers and cheese, but it worked for me. I was a bad bitch. Let me tell y'all, looking A1. So, I did that. And for lunch, I would have something really light, some fruit, some vegetables, some chicken. Like I told you, I took to the Mediterranean cuisine. So their foods are heavily based with a lot of fruits and, vegetables, and not a lot of red meat. But, you could have your little occasional lamb, which I did. Don't deprive yourself. That's the other thing. This is the thing, guys. Starting out, we are where we are, and we're trying to get out of it. So you don't want to continue those habits, but eventually you'll be able to go back and, have your, like I said, my banana, my cassava, and stuff like that once I have more discipline. And when I would eat my meals, at the time my daughter was smaller, so I would use her little bowls, and it basically was mind work. Again, tricking yourself into getting where you need to be, guys. We're not eating to be full and be completely overly satisfied. We're eating to get to the next level to accomplish our goals. So you eat enough to give your brain a chance to catch up. It takes about 20 minutes for your brain to catch up to your stomach, because you're starving. So you're eating and you're still feeling like you're starving because your brain is already there. But if you chew your food slowly, which there are two benefits to that, you would be able to digest your food much, much better. It takes a lot less toll on your body, and there's a lot less, work that your body has to do, or your systems. And it's just better for your digestive system overall. So definitely do that. Take your time, eat out smaller bowls, pack away the larger dishes, stuff like that. Drink more water. I hated water, absolutely hated water, but it became a part of my lifestyle, because you're working out like you're working out, you're going to need water. Your body's going to crave it. And while you're working out, you guys, your body's going to let you know when you can increase it, your routine and your frequency, and the rigorous, I guess, aspect of the workout. It will let you know once you start seeing the results. You're going to want to ramp it up too. So those are some of the things. You want to also make sure that you're getting enough sleep at night, okay? Because there was one point where I still felt sluggish and just out of it, and that's because I was working out, I was doing all these things. I'm tired, I'm human. My body needed that rest. So you're going to have to fall into the habit of making sure you do get enough rest. And a lot of people say to me, well, you used to work out twice per day. Yes, I was a stay-at-home mom at the time. But the truth of the matter is, guys, if you don't condition your mind to what it is that you really want, you're just not going to get anywhere with anything. That's just period. Whether it's working out, whether it's a project, whether it's starting a business, whatever it is, purchasing a home, you have to condition your mindset. So you have to set time apart for the things that you truly, truly want. It's either you want it or you don't. Okay, and I wanted it, so I did what I had to do. So again, get enough rest. You want to make sure that your diet incorporates all the different food groups, but just be cognizant of how much you use. And again, the white bleach stuff, I cut those out for years. I still use brown sugar till today. Okay, so those are some of the things that help me to, lose the weight in such a fast time. Like I'm telling you, that sweatsuit, get you that sweatsuit, get you the belt, the praline belt, get you the little leg things, the shorts for it. Put on leggings, like work out like every hour, not even an hour, just throughout the day, you guys. Do little things to make your body feel different. Stretch, just move your body, and make sure you're kind to your thoughts, because you don't want all this work that you're doing in the physical aspect of things to be, counteracted with, oh my God, this is never going to work. Tell yourself it's going to work. Actually find someone who you admire their physique and you're like, I wouldn't mind looking like that. Get that picture posted somewhere. Find some cool workout music. Just change, just make this a lifestyle thing, you guys. And it's something that where if I didn't work out, I felt miserable. And this is coming from someone that I couldn't even walk 5 feet. I wanted to, and the whys behind my situation was, I wanted to start feeling beautiful again. I wanted to start feeling pretty. I wanted to start feeling confident. Like my confidence was boosted. It was through the roof. And I wanted to start wearing the clothes that I used to wear. I wanted to go into a store and not feel like, oh my God, I can't fit into anything in here. Like, this is terrible. It takes a lot, and it takes a huge toll on your self-esteem and how you feel about yourself. So it takes work. It takes work. And it's like, are you willing to do what you need to do to get where you need to go? Are you willing to make those sacrifices to get what it is that you say you actually want? And more importantly, I wanted to live out the rest of my days to be able to live for my child. I wanted to be able to run around and play with her. I wanted to enjoy her. And there's so many things. And of course, because I was so self-conscious about how many rolls I had and how round my face was and just how crazy I thought I looked, how big my stomach was, I didn't have the confidence to wear a bikini. I wanted to wear a bikini. I was a young 20-something-year-old woman. Now that I'm in my 30s, I look amazing and I am loving it. And I thank God for that. And now I travel the world and I'm on every beach you could think of. Greece, the Maldives, Dubai, St. Martin, Saint-Tropez. I'm just everywhere, you guys. And it's all because I decided to shift my mindset and go after what it is that I want. So remember, shift your mindset, change your diet, don't deprive yourself, get enough rest, use a cleanse, work out if you can twice per day, at least an hour. If you can't work out twice per day because we work, I run my business, so I can alter certain things, but it's not ideal when it comes to, being a mom and, cooking and doing all these extracurricular activities and running a business. But I make sure, because your health is your wealth. Your health is your confidence. Your health is your everything, your money. So set aside time for it. Work out at least an hour a day. Okay, you guys? I'm glad I was able to share this with you. I've been coaxed to do this a long time, and I'm so happy that I finally got a chance to share it. And again, my confidence came back, so now I'm on YouTube, and I'm a confidence coach, and I'm helping women worldwide. It's amazing. Thank you guys. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and follow me on Instagram at its_Gianni Lee. So it's ITS_GIA and then ILI. All right, catch you guys in my next video. Bye.